Hey guys, Brett here again for Focus Fun Fitness. I was talking to a client the other day and he had his blood work done and he ended up being very high in mercury. So almost the point of mercury poisoning. And he had no idea. So we started going over his diet and certain things that he did. And I come to find out that he's eating sushi every day for lunch, right? Okay. So he kept doing that because, he assumed fish is good for you, and it is. It's very good for you. In fact, it's one of the best animal fats that we can get. The only problem is, this day and age, our oceans are so polluted with heavy metals that you can't consume too much fish or you will get these types of metal poisonings, especially mercury. So I told him just, back up off the fish for a couple months. I put him on some binders, or, I suggest he take some binders. I'm not a doctor, but I suggested, he started doing some things that detoxify heavy metals, like some charcoal and some clay I got him on. You can also do apple pectin. Chia seeds or aloe vera are really great, especially if you mix them with water. They can turn very gelatinous and they'll pull a lot of the heavy metals out of your bloodstream. Certain herbs are great, especially if you do them fresh. Cilantro, parsley especially, are great for detoxifying heavy metals. So I'm gonna have him do those few things for a couple months. He's staying off fish completely for a couple months, and that should take care of it with him. Maybe I'll do an update later on that. But be careful, guys. If you're eating too much seafood or consuming too much even processed food, have a lot of heavy metals. Anything that's non-organic has pesticides on it. Pesticides have heavy metals in them. So if you're detoxifying and you're trying to get rid of these things, you're changing your diet around, definitely get on these binders. Stay away from the things that are toxified with the heavy metals. And when you do go back to eating fish, lower on the food chain is so much less toxified and has still the same great fats in it, like salmon would, especially like sardines are great. Like I have sardines every week. A good way to hide those if your palate's not too used to them yet is you can throw them in a salad with maybe like a creamy type of dressing. I mean, Caesar, that's just anchovies and cream basically. So, if you like Caesar, you can get used to sardines or eating anchovies. When you do eat the larger fishes, especially your salmon, make sure it's wild-caught Alaskan. That's very important. Not only is that the least toxified up there, it's also, it's going to be the richest in fats, too, the right fats. Your omega-3s and 9s is what you're really trying to get out of this fish. We get way too much omega-6s in our diet. So we're not, these are essential fats, some of the fats that our body can't make, these three, and those are your 3, 6, 9. Most people are very high in 6, very low in 3 and 9. So you're going to cut back in the vegetable oils and the things that are omega-6 fatty acids and get more in the 3 and 9, like the good fishes and, certain other things. Most all animal fats, really. So yeah, that's just another tip I wanted to give. It's something I hadn't thought about when I was talking to my client. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely something people need to know. So get that fixed and go back and get your blood work and see if it's changed, and you'll be way less toxified and have less chronic problems. Okay, guys? Thanks as always. Stay focused and have fun. Bye.